Hey everyone, we're using Mega Beedrill, which is really fast and really strong, but also doesn't really have anything else going for it. Right here it might be useful though, because it's actually a Toxic Spike Absorber for the Glamora. However, what I'm going to do is just lead Tapu Lele into that Pokemon, as they also lead Lele, so not a fan of this situation, but I'll just go Heatran. I don't want to take damage on my biggest threat. They go right for Moonblast. I think if they're Fightinium Z, I just live that here, so let's go ahead and get up our rocks as Ogerpon hits the field. This is what Fizdef Zapdos is for. We have 3 forms of hazard removal on this team for the Beedrill. Court Change, Cinderace, Defog here, and then we're actually running Scarf Great Tusk because I really wanted to get a fast Rapid Spin-off if necessary. People also just don't expect this Pokemon to be Choice Scarf ever, so we can definitely take advantage of that. This team really doesn't like Choice Scarf Great Tusk. Like, Scarf Headlong Rush can win. Let's go right for Hurricane here. If I land this, they're dead. And we're able to do that, so goodbye to Ogerpon. I think they predicted the roost with that taunt, but that's just a really passive play. Do I care about them mortal spinning? Kind of. Yeah, they tried a mortal spin. I don't want that happening. I'm also pretty sure I can live this Earth Power, so let's go for Earth Power of my own here. It should knock them out back, and that's going to be really good for me. Goodbye to that thing. I would love to get in my Mega Beedrill in the Mega Beedrill video. That would be very cool. But right now what I'm going to do is just sack this and then go back to Lele and throw off a Psychic probably. Yeah, that's just the best play. Because I can easily outspeed them, and if they're Choice Scarf, they're locked into close combat as we see right there. So, should I HP Fire, predicting like Golden Go? Probably, right? Yeah, I mean, it's going to do a lot more than my Psychic would, so I think it's worth making that play right now. As we see their Balloon, so I can easily HP Fire again now, just to put on some more pressure. They might go out into their Lele, but at this point they probably just sack this off. No, they opt to switch. Okay, so they want to keep that, but it's probably in range of Moonblast now, which is the nice thing. I'm just going to go Ace here. Ace is not too useful. It doesn't really beat anybody, and it covers the Moonblast really well, as you can see. So this is a chance to go right for U-turn as Bolt comes out. Actually, what's cool about this is Psychic Terrain is up, so I can't get Thunderclapped. And I can go Mega Beedrill here and get off an attack with this Pokemon. So we're going to throw off the Poison Jab right now. They might go Great Tusk, but this should knock them out if they stay in. There it is. Mega Beedrill, like I said, is really strong, so it can get KOs from percentages like that. And we're going to go ahead and win the first game. Nice. Alright, pretty clean start. Now we have a Tinkaton team, so if that's Air Balloon, then I can definitely U-turn and break that with Beedrill the first time, and then drill run it later. What I'm really worried about though is the Helmet Garchomp. That could be really annoying. Let's lead Lele, just predicting that. I mean, this is great too. They have no spec Psychic switch-ins outside of Golden Go, and if it's offensive Golden Go, it's taking a ton here. So we just knock out Peck's turn 1 because they were hoping I wasn't specs, I guess. Out comes Tinkaton. Are you on the balloon? You are. So I can choose to break that right now. I'm really tempted to because I think they might click rocks, but it feels premature. Let's just go Ace here. They might have T-Wave, but if they T-Wave me, it's fine, I guess. I'll just Court Change. As out comes Zapdos. I don't want to get staticked at all, so I'm just going to go hard into my Heatran here. And throw off a Toxic if they defog, predicting the Garchomp. But they go for Heat Wave, so this is a chance to just... I think I'll Toxic anyway, predicting this Garchomp. I was going to Magma Storm, but I still think it's coming in, so why not catch that, right? There it is. And at this point, what do I want to do? I kind of want to go Great Tusk, predicting the SD/rocks. Yeah, because they're not going to expect this Choice Scarf right now, and they're going to get KO'd, I think. And plus, their switch-in is Zapdos, so goodbye to that. Scarf Great Tusk comes through right there. And they're in a really bad spot, let's be honest. Like, I don't know if they can win. There's no switch-ins to Magma Storm anymore. I'll predict T-Wave this time, as they do go for rocks anyway. Okay. Ice Hammer's there and gets paralyzed, unfortunately for them. I guess I'll risk the Pyro Ball miss, maybe. It feels a bit silly, but I think it's what I have to do at this point. They're going for a game with IDEF Zama, but that's why I'm not risking my Zapdos too much. Miss for Justice? I mean, like, you probably have to sack that off there anyway, because you don't have a Pyro Ball switch in, so I don't really know if that's Justice, man. But at this point, I'll just Pyro Ball again. Do a lot of damage to them. As outcome is Za. Might be trying to IDEF up like we thought. As they go for Stone Edge, predicting something, but Like, I know they got a bit unlucky here, but I really don't think it mattered at that point anyway. They go for the flinch/freeze, and yeah, we're gonna go ahead and win this one too. We have another game right there. Yeah, I really don't get the whole miss for justice thing. Like, at that point, they were so far in the back. I don't think I needed any of that hacks to actually win the game, but you know what? Let's just go ahead and move on to this one right here. We do have Toxic on Heatran, so that'll help out against the Tinglu, assuming it's not a rest set. Alamamola is a bit annoying as well, but we can Toxic that too. It's just a bit frustrating because I can Volt Switch on it, but if it's AV, I don't have a Dark type to take the Mirror Coats, right? So, a bit tricky there. Let's go Zapdos. I mean, they might not Mega Evolve just to keep the Limber right here and make sure they don't get paralyzed, but I don't know whether they're thinking that far ahead is the thing, so we can see. Are they going to go for the Mega? No, they don't. So that's the smart play, yeah. I'm going to make a double right now into Lele predicting this Tinglu, because I want to get Moonblasts off. There we go. And I think I'm just going to do just that. Click Moonblast here. If the Melmetal is not Assault Vest, it's taking a lot. I also don't want them staying in for no reason. Yeah, so we do 61 there. They do a lot of damage to me in return. Now they're going to go out into the Melmetal. We know that. So let's go. Let's just Moonblast again. I would rather just weaken it and then go Zapdos, as that is not Assault Vest Melmetal, yeah. So really good for me. I will keep this too because it's really good into a lot of their other team. Terapagos, it can definitely do a lot of work against if it's not Rapid Spinned up. So we go U on the Dib. I really want to double out again predicting this Tinglu. Let's make a play, because I know they want to get those rocks up. It feels so free in the spot predicting the Roost, right? If they stay in, it's a good play, but also, what do you do here with Melmetal staying in? Like Earthquake predicting my Roost? Don't Earthquake me. They do just stay in. Okay, well that's really tough. The nice thing though is, all I gotta do is land this Magma Storm, because either I do the damage I need to Tinglu, we knock out Melmetal because it's not Assault Vest, or we could trap the Alamamola and then we can Toxic it or get up rocks after. If I miss here, then I lose though to Melmetal, so they do go Alamamola, we are able to land and Toxic that. Toxic or Rocks? I think I Toxic on the flip turn. Rocks was tempting too, but it feels a bit worse. Yeah, maybe that double into Tapu Lele was aggro, but I don't know. It felt necessary at that point. Let's make a play now, as they try to Rock Slide predicting Zapdos. Okay, I'm glad I didn't get caught there. Could totally see the Earthquake this time. But they actually just decide to double to Alamamola, which is a really safe play because they don't really lose anything by doing that. This actually sucks because I either go Zapdos and give the Tinglu another attack and leftovers recovery, or I just stay in and take damage for no reason. Alamamola creates such big positioning struggles right here. Thank you, man. Okay, so I guess I go Zapdos and just let them do their thing, even though I don't want to. Or do I just go for Earth Power? I'll just take the hit. I don't want the Tinglu coming in for free here. I mean, like, they have a free play by just going Tinglu and then going back to Alamamola. Let's check whether it's AV or not. Wait, was it Boots? It was Boots. Okay, so I don't have to care, because I got up rocks the turn before, right? So we know this is not AV. Out comes Lopunny, which is a problem right now. I'm really thinking they'll go out into the Alamamola or the Moltres this turn, so we're going to go Zapdos to get our Roost off. I could have Head Smashed aggressively, but if I reveal that into Alamamola, it's just not a good spot for me. So let's Roost up here. I'm fine with this. I mean, if you want to give me your Terra Shell, I'm so happy with that. Don't freeze me. Okay, good. I would have been so sad if they froze me there. I get a Volt Switch crit, but it doesn't do a lot anyway. Let's go Beedrill here, and let's throw off U-turn just to do a lot of damage to this Pokemon. And the goal is, okay, not get Flame Bodied. Yeah, that's goal number 1. Let's go U and Roost up again. I don't know if you're, I mean, you're Boots clearly, so I don't think you would be offensive. I'm just trying to heal, so that way my Zapdos can maybe win for me later. It looks like they finally want to get those rocks up, so we're going to hard call that out. I don't think you ever Rock Slide there. And we call that out nice. So this thing is taking way too much damage now. I don't believe I KO it still, so I do have to switch out here into Zapdos. But it's looking pretty good for Zapdos now because I can spam Hurricane, do a lot of damage to everybody, and as long as I'm landing it into Tinglu a few times. Okay, this is a bit tricky, but I'll Volt Switch again. Just gotta not get frozen, and then Beedrill can come in again. This is a big turn. I gotta not get burned. I really gotta not get burned. Hopefully they just stay in, honestly, but we'll see. Goes Alomomola, which takes that way too well, let's be honest. Why is it doing so little? Okay, hold on. Let's make a play here. Let's go for U-turn, go U, and hope they misplay, basically. Because I'm Scarfed, so... Like, they're going to try to do this here, and I'm going to headlong rush into them. Unless they do go Moltres here, but... No, they don't. And they don't know I'm Scarfed, right? Because I could just be max speed. I think Scarf Headlong Rush is my win condition now. Zapdos is so low. I gotta heal that. But on who, right? It's so tricky. I think I suck off the Tran to heal the Zapdos. But I gotta check if Zapdos even takes the hit. If not, I have to stay in here, probably. Mega. Return does 38 to 45. It actually kills me. I don't know if they have Quick Attack, so Beedrill's not really a play. Yeah, this is looking really tough. They're gonna go for Fake Out, right? Fake Out into CC. How do I not lose? I mean, I could stay in, but like I said, it doesn't really help a ton. Okay, can you stay in here and not go Moltres? I think I kill them, right? Does it not kill? It does, nice. Okay, Scarf Great Tusk knocks out the Lopunny. Huge threat gone. Now they basically have their defensive core left, and I think we're fine. This game was scary, though. Like, yeah, Scarf Tusk is random, but like I said, nobody expects it, just like this guy right here. So we're able to knock that out. It's looking really good to go now for not only Tusk, but also Beedrill, because I don't have to worry about the Fake Out priority. Yeah, like, I was really excited to try this set because these Scarfers really throw off people's game plans a lot, so GG's to them. Next game, another Alomomola team, so I definitely want to Toxic that. I can threaten Mega Venusaur using both my Hurricane from Zapdos and Spexlele, but I gotta be careful with Spexlele right here because I don't want to allow Tinglu in over and over again. Maybe I'll have to play a bit more aggressively and just Moonblast into Mega Venusaur, but they also have a Corviknight to come in, so really tricky one. We'll see what we can do, though. I'll lead off with... Wait a minute. If they lead Torn for no reason and I lead Great Tusk and Head Smash it, that would be so funny. Come on, lead the Torn. That's not a Tornadus. And the problem is, like, they have Corviknight as a safe switch in. They don't even have to go out into Tornadus here. Heatran covers both, so we'll go ahead and do that. And then... I'm really inclined to go for Toxic, I'm going to be honest, predicting either Tinglu or Alomomola. As we're able to catch Alo there, perfect. Am I okay with taking a flip turn? Yeah, I want my rocks. So let's go ahead and get those up. I kind of want to just stay in and Toxic this too, I'm going to be honest. Earthquake me, it's fine. Goes for Ruination. Like, this is great because now what I can do is just go Zapdos and spam Hurricane and they, like, don't do anything about it. Can I, like, land though? Because I can't roost safely in front of this Mon, unfortunately. Yeah, because of that, but I still wanted to try. I'm going to try to roost again. I mean, they might just Earthquake again, I'm going to be honest, but they try to switch out. Nice. So this thing didn't take hazards. Oh, no, it did. So it's probably AV and trying to Mirror Coat here. Let's be really careful with this Mon. I'm going to... If I roost again, I might lose my boots to knock off. That's a bit tricky. Still think I do that. As they try to Mirror Coat. Nice. So now I'm really confident the knockoff comes out this turn. Let's try to outplay that by going out into Heatran and just... I mean, if I really want to outplay that, I Volt Switch. But if they have Mirror Coat anyway... They Mirror Coated anyway. I didn't think they would because, like, they already did it last turn and that they showed their hand there. It felt really unnecessary. It's unfortunate because now what I have to do is either take damage on Beedrill or I go, like, I don't even know what I do. I think I just go Zapdos again and throw off a Hurricane here and try to weaken this Tinglu some more. Oh, we got a Confusion on it. That's really nice. Alamamola comes back. Volt Switch did 28, so I'm just going to Roost once and let it flip turn out. That's fine. They don't have like anything for Zapdos is the problem with their team. Like, the Alamamola is the only way to KO it because Tinglu has... what's it called? No way to really hit me. It doesn't have a Rock Slide. Not that that would really help, but... like, really what they should do is just go Venusaur and try to dodge a Hurricane to get a Sludge Bomb poison. They go Tornadus. Let's be careful into this Mon. I don't want to sack off my Zapdos for no reason. I think they would go for Knockoff here. So I'll Volt Switch now. That's fine. I mean, I could Roost and continue to be annoying, but I think I Volt Switch. Yeah, that seems correct. Because ideally I can get up the rock, or I can get rocks off my field later, and then Zapdos doesn't even have to worry about having its item. That's the goal, at least. I don't think Tornadus can do anything scary right now, is the idea. They might go back out into Tinglu, but that doesn't 1v1 me, like I said. And they can't really go Alamamola right now. The Zapdos is just giving them massive problems, so we'll have to see what they want to do about it. I really think if you have knockoff, you go for it. If not, it's tricky. Like, you can maybe burst me down with like a Z Heat Wave if that's your set. Fight Z obviously doesn't help at all, but they don't want to click, so once they do, I'll go ahead and continue the video. Okay, so they go ahead and bring out the Venusaur as I'm able to Volt Switch out. Perfect, so... allows me to bring out Tapu Lele, of course, and we're going to go right for a Psychic. No reason not to in my head. Because yeah, Tinglu exists, but I don't really care, I'm going to be honest. All I got to do here is go back out into... they're going to Ruination, right? Doubles in Venusaur. That's fine, though. I don't care. Like, I just U-turn out. And they're forced to Synthesis here, so I just bring out U. And we can throw off Hurricane now. We're able to do a lot to that Pokemon. I think I try to Roost just to keep this healthy. I mean, they might not... okay, now it just comes down to me landing this Hurricane now. Do we want to do that? We do. Nice. 2 Hurricanes in a row. Love to see it. Out comes Okidogi. I'll save this to Roost on other Pokemon. There's no reason to sack it right now. Go you on the Gunk Shot. I guess they were playing off a miss again. I don't know. We'll throw off Rapid Spin here. This is my chance to try to Roost Zapdos, so they actually U-turn predicting that. Good play. We do get a Static, though, as out comes Tornadus. Not really sure what this wants to do. I'm just going to go Ace here on the Heat Wave. Like, it's probably Flynium Z. Let's go ahead and Sucker Punch that there. As they go for the Hurricane and they... it's really annoying that they did that. What I'm going to do here is U-turn, predicting a switch. As we don't hit ourselves, really nice. Gives me the Roost I needed to win this game now. Okay, I think we're good here. Maybe. It would help if I land that Hurricane into Okidogi that they're going to play off the miss with again, but like at this point I can afford to stay in is the thing. I'm healthy enough to where I think I'd take 1 Gunk Shot. And plus, if I land the Hurricane, like I said, it's kind of over for them. Just gotta be really careful with this Mon because I don't have other ways to break Corviknight, really. Like, Specs Lele exists, but they have Torrent to pivot in on that. Maybe I should have just done what I wanted to originally and Moonblasted with the Tapu Lele earlier. I said that at the start of the game, and then I didn't do it, so yeah, that's a thing that happened, but I don't know. What do they want to do here? You go Okidogi again and play off the same thing, right? That's the only real play here. Or I guess you go Tinglu. But that doesn't even take Hurricane very well at this point. You can try to get your rocks back up, but it's not very helpful. This guy takes forever to make decisions, but like it's kind of weird too because I think they really only have 2 good plays here, and one of them is really relying on a Hurricane miss, so the safe play is go Tinglu, but I think at this point in the game they can't really make the safe play, so it's a bit tricky for them. I think what they should do is like go Tinglu and then double back out into Alamamola, trying to dodge Hurricane or something like that. Come on, man, just bring out one of the 2 Pokemon you can actually bring out. Watch them bring out like the Z Icy Wind Torn now. You know what, while we're waiting forever, let's just see if that kills because I'm kind of curious. I used to run Icy Wind Torn a lot back in Draft in Gen 7. Never really have had the chance to use it since then though, but let's see. Would that actually KO me? Surely, right? From 61. Icy Wind? Yeah, definitely would. Z actually does a lot. Wow. So they're going Okie Dokie. Oh, you're scarfed, but you're dead now, so it doesn't even matter. I had a feel like it was something weird when they brought it out, but out comes you. I mean, I just go Cinderace. And then we go Beedrill here, and we click Knockoff into Tinglu. Allows me to get a U-turn off, which is nice. And do I want to try to go for Scarf Tusk stuff? Maybe. Oh wait, they're going to let me do it. Have a nice spinner. Goodbye. And we're going to win this game after 10 years because they took a while. But a win's a win. That's all I care about. Let's move on. Okay, we have another game, Dragonite team. So if I want to beat a Dragonite, Scarf Great Tusk with Ice Spinner is going to be really helpful into that. They don't have great switch-ins to Tapu Lele Psychic right here. Gholdengo is the best one. Ogerpon, Zapdos can in theory beat, but it's kind of mind-gamey because, one, we saw Taunt Ogerpon earlier, right? But also, I would have to Roost, and if they SD on that, it's a bit scary. Nobody runs Scarf Terapagos, right? Do I have to expect that here? I don't think so. Okay, so we are able to do okay into this. The question is, what are they doing? How much do I care about Heatran? I mean, it's my switch into Gholdengo, so kind of a lot. The only problem is the other play is Tapu Lele, but then I have to take a huge hit. Oh, they go for rocks. Okay, I'm fine with the way this worked out. Let's Psychic here. Should KO this thing if they stay in. But if they go Gholdengo, we have the Heatran, and I can get up my own rocks back on them. Which will pressure anything like a non-boots Dragonite. Getting Chip on the Ogerpon is actually really helpful too. So they have to just stay in, understandably. And now they go Gholdengo. We go you. What are you, like Fightinium Z? You're not. Okay, well, I'm going Zapdos on this. It's my counter. Okay, just get the crit immediately. That's fine, I guess. I mean, it's okay. We'll go ahead and U-turn here. It is a high crit move. Like, the odds of one of those critting isn't astronomically low. I don't think Knockoff's a tilt play here. I'm going to do that. Yeah, I was going to say, I need to do that on the Scarf Gholdengo coming in. It's way too threatening right now. Especially being in the back after a play like that, I kind of just have to make a play of my own. So let's go ahead and knock that out. Goes Dragonite, which takes hazards. E-Speed is annoying. I can't stay in on that. But if they Flyinium Z right away into Tusk, I also just lose. Okay, wait, this is best case scenario. Let's Ice Spinner it and knock it out right now. Goodbye. I think we're fine now. After everything. I mean, like, okay, they still have this core, but yeah, Scarf Tusk, man. Nobody expects that. GG. I mean, like, okay. I could lose to this, maybe. But I think Lele will take any hit, which is what really matters. I'll just go sack you off. It's a Life Orb. Because every Life Orb Val is run alongside Coco, right? Because they really need the power boost after getting the speed from the Quark Drive. So opts to CC there. I think I just go Beedrill and Poison Jab here. I guess I could still lose if there's Shadow Sneak. But it shouldn't be that sad on this build right here because they have the speed Quark Drive, like I said. I think it's a fair assumption to make that Pokemon right there, the Dragonite, was Flyinium Z, right? Because why else would they stand and try to set up when they can't even deal with Great Tusk at that point without Flyinium Z? This team is really weak to Zapdos. I want to keep that healthy, but it's got to be my Ogerpon counter, which is the tough thing. Lele beats the Scizor, Heatran beats the Scizor, so we'll be fine into that. We even have a Cinderace. I kind of want to lead that, but I think I'll lead you. Yeah, this is a great lead for me, because I think what they're going to do is Volt Switch out into Slowking, and I can Toxic that right away. Which will really help out Heatran throughout the course of this game. Well, in theory, we could have Toxic'd it right away. Let's try to get that off now anyway. They go Hard Treads. I don't want to make tilt plays, so we're not going to just stay in for no reason, but that's really annoying that I missed. Yeah, they're playing off my tilt, which I'm not going to let happen. Let's go you. I think I'm going to double back to Heatran here, predicting the Zapdos. And this time I'll get up my rocks, maybe. I don't know, like, if I just landed the Toxic immediately, I wouldn't have to deal with all this, because I can just freely Magma Storm now and stuff like that, but now I might have to Toxic again. Assuming this play into Heatran even works out. I don't know if it's gonna. I mean, I could stay in a Headlong Rush hoping they stay in, but like if they don't go Zapdos, they go Ogre Pawn. Yeah, this is going to be really tough. Don't crit me like the other guy, though. That would be really nice. Come on, just don't crit me. They go back to you. Do you even touch me? Like, I'm about to eat this hit up, aren't I? I was about to say, you don't touch me. You are leftovers, though. Let's get our defog off here. Actually, I have to roost first because I don't have an Ogre Pawn switch in otherwise. But yeah, like this Zapdos gives them such a hard time. They hit themselves. I'm going to defog now. If I was Heatwave Zapdos, this set would 6-0, but I'm not. So goes Zapdos. The reason I can't stay in is because I can't afford to take Volt Switch damage and let their Ogre Pawn in for free. I'm just going to risk the game. I'm going to go Great Tusk on the Hurricane. I mean, on the Volt Switch and then you on the Hurricane. Oh, they hit in power. What? I mean, cool play, I guess. I think I just want to Head Smash at this point, or maybe go Heatran. Yeah, okay. Just actually land the... I don't think they're risking Iron Treads. They actually do. Okay, we got the play right this time. Nice. So we can freely do things with Heatran for the rest of the game now. Zapdos is healthy enough to still switch into Ogre Pawn. I had to make a play eventually, just because, like, I missed the Toxic and then I got the play wrong, so we found the right turn. Out comes Ogre Pawn. I always roost. Roost is the correct first play here, and then we figure it out from there, right? It sucks that I got the Tusk play wrong because it's harder to switch that into the other Pokemon now. They're really trying to go for this crit right now, huh? But like I said, I'm just trying to stay out of range, and if they SD, then I'll go for the Hurricane. Should I try to make the same play? Oh, let's do it. They go for Volt Switch, predicting Heatran. Nice. And I don't even care if you knock me out. Go ahead and give me those rocks. And now let's put on some hurt with the Heatran. So they're going to Volt Switch out. I'm going to get up my rocks here. Put on pressure on their team the rest of the game, because their spinner is also dead, so... Wait, really? Okay, well, you're going for close combat, right? Oh, okay. That actually makes a lot of sense, too. I guess you were predicting the Toxic, right? That makes a lot of sense. I think I'll just Hurricane on the teleport. Yeah, I don't really want to Volt Switch out into anybody, let's be honest. Stone Edge maybe here? They miss. I mean, I don't know how much that does. It's probably banded. Because it wasn't boots, right? Okay, that's just really dumb. Like, yeah, I would forfeit now if I were them. We'll play against this player again. They know that I'm Scarfed Great Tusk now, which is just annoying because that's like all of my X Factor gone, but hopefully it won't matter. These Terrapagos, last time they just got up rocks turn 1 if I remember correctly. I don't know what they want to do this time, but I'm definitely keeping my Beedrill. I think it was Z on the Dragonite, right? That's what happened. There was Scarf Golden Go. I remember this team quite well now. They crit me with the Cudgel on Ogre Pawn, so hopefully that doesn't happen this time. But yeah, just gotta be careful about the Dragonite. If I can get up a rock safely, then we should never lose to that because of Scarf Great Tusk. So hopefully that works out for us. We got our U-turn off. Goes for rocks. I mean, you can get them up again. Oh, you're smart. I didn't think about that at all. Oh, they just knocked me out? What? That's not good. Okay, get up your rocks and then I'll spin them later or whatever. Or I'll get up my own. I don't know. So I threw away Cinderace for no reason. This is off to a really bad start, obviously, but I don't think this whole instance really matters as much. Yeah, they throw up the rocks right there. We get our Psychic off. Okay. Could be worse. Out comes Golden Go. You're not doubling out. Give me my rocks. Don't crit me this time. That would be really helpful. Okay, they don't crit me. They're really relying on this Hurricane miss. As they SD that time. I did not read that, but it worked out for me. Are you just going for it, dude? Dude, you know I'm Scarfed Great Tusk. Come on. Goodbye. And yeah, that's going to be that. Out comes Coco. I mean, we have the ability to reverse terrain, so it doesn't even matter. U-turns out. Goes Ival. I don't want to lose to Scarf Shadow Ball because I got careless. So let's play this smart. Go U as they get static. Yeah, now it's so over. Do they forfeit here? Yeah, like those early plays didn't really matter. I had the offensive advantage after the game actually started. So that's really what I was playing off of right now. And yeah, this game is over. I'll just go ahead and move on to the next game because it looks like they don't want to click. Finally, we have a Vikavolt team, which is a Pokemon that I've actually been trying to build around myself. So maybe this will give me some inspiration. But what I want to do right here is... Wait, can I Scarf Head Smash the Vikavolt turn 1 and knock it out? Don't miss. Come on, this is your video. Well, actually, this is not your video. This is Mega Beedrill's video. Goodbye to that thing. Out comes Diggersby. We don't have to play webs the entire game. Oh, this is really scary if it's quick attack. Not really, though, because we have Tapu Lele, but... Don't be sashed. That's what I need right now. At least we can negate quick attack here. Okay, it's not sashed. That's really good, because I could basically just get to keep an additional Pokemon. Oh, are you going to be Fight Z? I gotta be really careful because if I lose this, then Scarf Goldengo is actually a problem. It is Fight Z. Yeah, it was always gonna be Fight Z. Oh, it's Balloon. Okay, we're fine then. Okay, we're not fine, but it's not gonna just win the game, thankfully. So if I don't want to lose to Terapagos, we keep Lele at full. I think this is still winnable. They go Charizard now. What? I mean, I'm just going to go U and Head Smash. It covers every Charizard they could have. That's a really annoying miss. I would have loved to be able to drill around this later. Now I got to go U and Pyro Ball. So they go back to Charizard, which is fine. Goes for Earthquake. Perfect. Yeah, like I could Headlong Rush right now had I just landed my move, but now I can't. Why, dude? What is this luck? I'm gonna lose to this for the last game. Okay, thankfully that killed. We might still be okay, but it really shouldn't be this close right now, I'm gonna be honest. What do I do? I can U-turn and then... I don't even know who I bring out. Like, I could sack a Lele, but then I lose to Terapagos. Maybe I just knock off here? Oh, I lived. That's a really big live, actually. Because now I force the Terra Shell to be broken, and I think I win the game off that. Because yes, they can Rapid Spin, but Lele will live, and then I think I can beat the last Tapu Lele, too. Let's think about this carefully, though. Because my Beedrill guaranteed bees their Tapu Lele. So I think to actually win this guaranteed, I U-turn out here into Lele to keep this Pokemon. Or I U-turn out, sack the Cinderace, and then go Lele. Oh, but then I have to Moonblast. No, U-turn out into Tapu Lele. And just don't get crit by Terra Starstorm. That's the plan right now. They shouldn't be able to KO me with Terra Starstorm. We knock it out and we win. Nice. Doesn't matter what this is, because we have our Mega Beedrill to wrap the game up right here with a nice Poison Jab, and that'll be that. So, I mean, a really successful video. I think we reached 1800s in this one, so I'm happy about that. I did hope you all enjoyed this. Some dicey games. I mean, some really close ones, honestly. Luckily, Scarf Great Tusk was amazing. Like, we were able to cheese a lot of games, catch people off guard, and that was really the MVP of this team right here. But I'm glad that Mega Beedrill worked out so well. Like, it's definitely an under-tiered Pokemon, and I didn't think it would win every game, so I'm happy to see that it did. And yeah, I'll see you next time. Later.